Family, welcome back. Thank you for checking Sister Corinne out. Welcome back to my channel, Second Divine Within. Yes, indeed, it is February the 3rd, 2020. I'm going to do my best to upload this video today, but if not, it will be on the 4th of February. As you see, I'm doing a reading on, that's right, Miss Twirl herself, Kenya Moore. All right, many of you know her as a American, actress, model, a former Miss USA, okay, as well as a TV personality, okay, as far as reality shows, been on the Atlanta Housewives. Um, when I used to watch it, she was one of my favorites, and even though I don't watch it anymore, I always had a soft spot for Kenya. She and I we're close in age. I'm 48, she's 49, and I always had like a soft spot for her. I don't know why. I just always felt deeply as far as picking up on things about her while I was watching her, and for her to be a very beautiful woman on the outside, we know that it's the inside that matters. Most importantly, how ones feel about themselves. And to me, no matter how much she smiled, and like a lot of celebrities, they put on the face, they put on the mask, I can tell she was really crying, and she really, wasn't operating in self love. She was really lacking something inwardly. Okay. So anyway, let me go ahead and get started. She was born January 24th, 1971. We all know that she is presently still married to her husband, Mark Daly. They have a little girl, okay, um, Brooklyn Daly, and she is so cute. I have my notes here, so I'm showing you. These are my notes. What I did, I meditated on Kenya. This is one of my gifts. Before I get started, I always meditate on the person that I'm going to do my reading on. I try to retrieve information from within first, then I rely as a backup, with my tarot card. I use these tools as a backup. This is my angel deck and my relationship deck. Because for one thing, I want to get an idea what's going on with Kenya in the present. Um, I want to know if she's happy in the present, if she's in a good place emotionally, and whatever the spirit wants to reveal. Okay, concerning that. I also want to know what's presently going on in the relationship. Okay. Now I did meditate on Kenya. Let me just say that I did meditate on her, and I'll pick up on some things. Now, everything I want to say is allegedly. I have to put that out there. Everything I want to say is allegedly. We all know it's not facts, okay? But I rely on the spirit. I know the spirit realm knows all things. And that which is hidden shall come out to the marvelous light. Let me just say that. So, due to the fact that I rely on my gift of knowing, I speak about that first, and then I write. Then I jot down my little questions, and I get my answers as I retrieve information from within. Then I go to my reading. Okay, family. So before I get started, I want to say much love to my viewers as well as much love to my subscribers. Much love to you. Thank you so much for rocking with your sister and watching my videos. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. So as I meditate on Kenya, I want to know, in the present, family, in the present, is Kenya in a good place? Is she happy? I know her and her husband have been having some problems, some issues. We've been seeing this, being played out on Atlanta Housewives, the ups and downs of their relationship. So I want to know, in the present, I know what she's telling people in the interviews, but, me and my husband, we're working on our marriage and all of that. She wants to make it work and all of this. But in the present, is Kenya happy? Is she in a good place emotionally? I got the answer, no. Okay. I wrote the answer down. No, Kenya is not in a good place emotionally, and Kenya is not happy. Okay, let me just say that. Um, I saw her do an interview, and they mentioned the interviewer had asked her, would she like to have another child, with her husband, Mark Daly. I sense that this is something that she really, really wants, family, but I sense that him and her won't have another child together, okay, due to the roller coaster, due to the roller coaster as far as the toxic. the toxic, you know, lack of communication, and a host of other things that's going on in that marriage. I don't sense that Mark and Kenya would end up having another child. Okay, do Kenya feels like she's and her husband? Do Kenya feels like she's in the marriage alone? Yes, family. She do feel like she's in that marriage alone, and there's nothing worse than being in a relationship and you still feel alone. It is nothing worse than being in a situation like that. Um, is Kenya and her husband, are they working on their marriage as a team effort? As far as like, when they take the time, for putting the marriage first, and they're going to counseling, and both of them are definitely putting the effort in. I sense no, family. I sense, if anything, everything is all one sided. Is Kenya really the one putting the most effort in? Okay, let me just say that this is what I'm sensing. I really feel sorry for that sister. I have, nothing but love and respect for Kenya. I want her to win. I want to see her happy. But sometimes family love is not enough, especially when it's one sided. Now, as I stated, Kenya was born January 24th, so she is an Aquarius, okay? And one of her weakness is, she runs from her emotions, okay? And that you can see that being played out, as far as when you watch her do interviews, they ask her these tough questions, and she's always putting on that smile, wearing the mask like a lot of celebrities do, because they don't want to see people. They don't want people to see their true face, shall I say? So they put the mask on. They don't want people to peel the layer, shall I say, and really see them. So she does a good job as far as running from her emotions and putting the band-aid on it and trying to act like everything's everything when it really isn't. Okay. Um, she is a good listener, and she's very friendly, outgoing, and all of that. At the end of the day, I really don't see how him and her really hooked up, shall I say. I know people come into your life to teach you a lesson, and he's really doing that. Mark is really teaching Kenya how to love herself. Let me just say that. She can't see it right now, but that's pretty much what it is. Um, but as far as, you know, uh, with Kenya overall, you know, um, I sense that, Mark really got with Kenya. This is just what I'm sensing from within. He really got with her as far as what she could do for him. Let me just say that. Okay, he may not have known who she was in the beginning, but people do their research when they start hooking up with people. Anybody can do background checks on people, and for whatever reason, I'm sensing that he got with her. He had his reasons, shall I say? He got with her as far as due to what she can do for him. And of course, she has the looks and all of that. Looks will only get you thus so far. Looks will only get you so far. But I sense that Mark loves Kenya, but he's not in love with her. And like I said, he definitely had motives once he got with her, due to her status. He has his own money, she has her own money, but it's pretty much what she could do for him. Okay, partnership alliance, shall I say? So I'm through talking. I am through talking. This is what I sense from within as far as meditating on Miss Kenya Moore. Okay, now let's see what the cards have to say. Are these cards going to back me up? I pretty much want to know what is presently going on with Kenya in the present. Okay, what is she dealing with? Okay, what is Kenya dealing with in the present? Okay. I see those things that are hid in the dark. Maybe we bring them out to the marvelous light. Thank you. All right, family. As you see, I'm presently using my angel deck card. I'm gonna bring it over here some. Let me see. All right, family. These cards are in divine order. We're gonna start from the top, go across, work our way to the bottom, and go across. Okay. Go with this with. It's a lot of light in my room. All right, let's get to this reading. I don't want to make it real long. Okay, let's get started. The first card is the Chariot card, Archangel Metatron. An important achievement, self discipline, and willpower, public recognition. Public recognition. The next card, Eight of Air. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self confidence, afraid to take action. Wow. You hear that, family? I'm going to read that one more time. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self confidence, afraid to take action. Isn't that sad, family? And Kenya definitely puts on such, you know, she puts on, as far as like everything is everything. And this sister is definitely going through something inwardly. She holds a lot in. She really do. She holds a lot in. She's a very strong woman. She really is. But whatever that she's dealing with, she is lacking self-confidence, which I picked up on that already, and as well as many of you who are her fans, who have love for her. And she's afraid to take action. Maybe that could be, maybe she need to go ahead and let it go. You know what I mean? Might be time for Ken to let it go. Let that dead end marriage go, okay? Because it ain't going nowhere, but going to cause her heartache. You know, at the end of the day. Knight of Water. This right here on the top describes Kenya character, okay, personality, emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and competitive. And we know that she's definitely competitive and she's definitely good at what she does, okay? As far as the way she carries herself on these reality shows. Falling in love or wedding proposal, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. But the need to balance emotions stands out to me the most, okay? The fires of falling in love, Kenya loves that man. She's definitely in love with him. Let me just say that. You can see that all over her. She definitely loves that man. But down here, the need to balance emotion, yes. There's definitely a need for her to do that. I'm sure her emotions be all over the place. The magician, Archangel Raziel. I guess I pronounced that right. Raziel. Raziel, something like that. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So this card is letting her know she is ready. She has the resources. We know she has the money, okay? And she has the power to really manifest that she really, really wants, But a lot of times, due to whether it could be a man or a woman, due to having lack of self love, okay, you attract that to you, okay. Just look at the patterns of the man that she has attracted, you know. No matter how we see her being beautiful on the outside, she has to feel the way about her on the inside, family. We all know this. They say opposite attract, but it's really energy, okay? The way you are vibrationally, that's what you attract to yourself. And a lot of times you meet people that are teaching you a lesson. But anyway, she has it in her to turn it around, okay? She definitely has it in her to turn things around, that which is for her highest good, okay? Like this card say, life is magical, and she is ready, and she has the resources and the ability to manifest them. Especially like if she want to do any kind of other project, she has it in her to win and be successful. Okay, this card is upside down. I'm going to turn it right side up. This is the wheel card, Archangel Michael. This is a positive card right here. Let's see what it has to say. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side, girl. Fortune is on your side, Kenya. So either way, you're going to be just fine, sister, whether you're with him or not. But this is definitely a good omen, okay? As far as in her favor, whether it be, her continuously being on Atlanta Housewives or any other kind of project she might set her sight on, um, is in her favor to win and to be successful. Period. She's she's definitely in a good place as far as making big money move. Let me just say that, okay? Big money move, as Cardi B saying. The next card, Justice, Archangel Raguel. I don't know, Raguel. This is the Justice card, family. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Do what you know is right, Kenya. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. Yes, indeed. Stand up for your belief, my sister. Do what you know is right. Do what you know is right, Kenya. And stop trying to hold on. A lot of people hold on to people, use them as a crutch. You know, she's going to be just fine, you know, with them or without them. Do what you know is right, Kenya. The last card, again, balance. Okay. Archangel, I'm not good with these names, family. I apologize. Zacadiel, whatever. Zadkiel. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for what? Perfect timing. Wait for perfect timing. Okay? So these cards pretty much speaks for themselves, okay? Like I set my attention. I want to know what's presently going on with Kenya, okay? Not so much about the past, but what is presently going on with her. And it's letting you know that her emotions are unbalanced, okay? She needs to balance her emotion, especially when you're dealing with matters due to the fact that your marriage might be ending or coming to an end, shall I say. She needs to really have a level head, okay, and be able to put things in perspective to handle her business right. But the card right here lets you know she's going to be just fine. The Wheel of Fortune card, she's going to be just fine. She has to believe in herself and have confidence because due to the fact that what she's going through, it can hurt feeling some type of way. Probably like she ain't good enough. You know how it is, when things ain't going right and you start to, not feel confident, not feel like you're not good enough, not feeling that you have what it takes. As far as, okay, well, you in this relationship, it doesn't work out, he doesn't want me, or, oh, I made the wrong choices with this person, made the wrong choices. At the end of the day, no matter what she's done in the past, it's the future that she can change, okay? As far as making better choices. But it starts off with her loving herself. But according to this card, it doesn't really speak so much as far as relationship wise, but as far as her making the right choices business wise, and whatever she set her mind to, it's going to be a win-win for her. Okay, so she's going to be just fine regardless. Okay, because this card right here speaks for itself, the Justice card. Okay, now what I'm going to do, family, since these are the last three cards, I'm going to let me see 1 minute. I'm going to read upon these two cards real quick, the two last cards. And I also feel the need to read this card right here. Okay? So I'm going to read upon three cards. These three are tugging me the most. This card, Eight of Air, I'm going to read up on this card. And the only reason I'm going to read up on this card because it says an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. Okay? I feel like it's definitely a good message this card is trying to put out there. It has many, many meanings. Let's dive deep, see what this card has to say concerning Kenya Moore in the present. Okay, family? All right, family. Let's start with this balance card. It has many, many meanings. Let's see what this card has to say concerning Kenya Moore. You need not stay in your present situation if you're unhappy. Although you may feel there is no way out, look again. There are plenty of possibilities for freeing yourself from this situation in a healthy, harmonious way. First, though, you must feel more confident about your abilities. Believe in yourself and keep your thoughts positive right now. The key to freedom and success at this time is to set the truth of the situation and then to act with faith. You see that, family? So can you know that that marriage is a dead end? Like I said, she loves him and stuff, but sometimes love is not enough, especially if it's not reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he loves her, but he's not in love with her, and it makes a difference. So I really don't know. I really don't know why he married her, to tell you the truth. But like I said, at the end of the day, what I was sensing about him is pretty much where he can get out of it. Partnership alliance. But according to this card, she needs to face it, go ahead and accept it. Hey, I need to really own and accept that this marriage it just ain't gonna work. Um, I know she's afraid, due to as far as the backlash as far as what people gonna say, especially her peers as far as those women that she works with, on Atlanta Housewives, as far as what people say. But who cares what people say? At the end of the day, she needs to free herself from that situation and put herself first. Her sanity, shall I say, and do what's right. Don't stay in that marriage just for the hell of it. Not even just for her child. She needs to do what's right. And definitely, operate in self love and just put her big girl panties on, for crying out loud. Okay, additional meaning to this card: confusion, feeling helpless, the tendency to see oneself as a victim, being afraid to take action, being afraid to take action. So it's like, no matter how we see her, I don't know how long we're gonna be seeing her as far as when she's doing her interviews and she acts like everything is still everything. They trying to still work out their marriage and all of that. I don't know how long she'll be talking that kind of talk, but you better believe it's going to end soon. Okay, according to this card, it's going to definitely end soon. But right now, she need to get to this place of, stop being afraid and take action and do what's right. Take action and do what's right. Okay, according to this card, the Justice card. This card comes to you because you're trying to make a decision. Did I just say that, family? Spirit realm knows all things. This card comes to you because you're trying to make a decision. The angels guide you to wise and carefully consider decisions with fairness. Extend. Hold on, family. I apologize, family. I got distracted. My daughter's home today, so she keeps me on my toes. All right, let me go back to this right here. The angel guides you to wise and carefully consider decisions with fairness, extended towards everyone involved. Okay, you hear that, family? Fairness extended towards everyone involved. I wouldn't be surprised. She's talking about a divorce soon. I'm seriously. As far as him, her and him ironing out, what's mine's, and she's saying what's hers versus what's his. Um, If you can't be objective in this matter, seek out someone who can act as a arbitrary. This card also means that a decision will be made in your favor. If you're currently in a legal dispute, it will turn out positively for you. Furthermore, it's important to thoroughly review legal documents or contracts being signed before signing them. I apologize, family. Let me read that part one more time. Furthermore, it's important to thoroughly review legal documents or contracts before signing them. Additional meaning to this card: doing what's right, taking responsibility for your action, resisting injustice, standing up for your belief, issuing or accepting an apology. Okay? So who knows? Maybe also, you know, um, he'll probably put his big boy pants on and apologize for all the pain he caused her. I'm sure all this probably go on behind doors, but still, he's really putting that woman through hell, family. I ain't telling no lie. He's really putting her through hell. I hate she rushed and married him. I really do. Because looks is not everything. If only people can see past through the looks, they'll be all right. All right, family. The last card, balance. The angels are cautioning against making impulsive decisions or moves right now. Okay? Instead, take the path of moderation and balance in this situation. You experience better results by evaluating your current circumstances and changing your approach. If you're acting impulsively in the past, you can heal and rectify things. And if you're considering making dramatic life changes, then this card asks you to approach those changes slowly and methodologically. This card encourages you to work cooperatively with others and to see things from their point of view. Compassion and kindness are the key to success. Manifesting your dream, forgiveness also brings healing, which allows for new beginnings. Additional meaning to this card: keeping a moderate pace, cooperation and blended ideas, self restraint, finding the balance between action and contemplating, waiting for better timing. So, you know what? At the end of the day, family, we all have eyes, right? We can see, even without having these cards, we can see that this woman's going through something. We can see that her marriage was pretty much dead end before it even started. We can see that he really wasn't really into this marriage as he wasn't really 100, shall I say, in this marriage as she was. And a marriage cannot thrive when it's just one sided. Let me just say that. But also, you can see with this reading that King was not happy. Let me just say that. And she was pretty much an emotional wreck. Her emotion was all over the place. She was definitely unbalanced in that area. And according to this card, she was planning on taking some legal actions. Okay. We know that there was a divorce, okay, in the air. But according to this card, it might not happen right now, but it's going to happen. You best believe that. This card is telling her to take it slow and do things in moderation and basically do things decent and in order, and try to be fair. Just take her time with, her decision to divorce him and basically get all her ducks, get all her, how they say, just get her affairs in order, shall I say. That's the only way I can put it, but just don't really rush into it. Just take her time and, and don't just sign papers full ahead of them. She needs to read to get her, I'm sure she's going to have her lawyer to read the papers, but making sure those papers are right, making sure she's not signing something that is not really what she doesn't want, shall I say, that are part of those legal papers. But Kia is a smart woman. She's going to do that anyway. At the end of the day, it's going to be in her favor, justice. But according to this card, hold on, family. All right, family. I got distracted for the third or for the fourth time. Lord have mercy. I apologize. I'm through with this, but it speaks for itself. Okay, I don't like to keep repeating myself. Um, I mean, if you get what the cards are saying, what the spirit is saying, as far as what Kenya is dealing with in the present, okay? So I'm through with this deck right here. Now I'm going to move on to relationship. Okay, real quick and quick. Let's see what this. These are the relationship cards. Okay, let's see what these cards have to say concerning Kenya marriage. Okay, which we already know, but it's nothing like having, you know, clarity as well as confirmation. Okay, or what we already know. Okay. I'm setting my attention. I want to know is Kenya presently dealing with in her marriage? What is Kenya presently dealing with in her marriage? Okay, family. I sent it from top to bottom. We're gonna do this reading, okay? From top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom. Hmm. Just give me a minute, family. I'm just observing these cards. Okay, family. Looking at these cards, the first card is boundaries. The next card is upside down. Turn the right side up. Luminosity. The next card is upside down. We'll turn the right side up. It is chivalry. The next card is upside down. We'll turn the right side up. It is spiritual maturity. Spiritual maturity. The next card is distorted masculine. Hope y'all can see this card. I know it's real bright in here. Distorted masculine. The last card, maturity. Or the lack thereof, shall I say. Let me say this real quick. Even though these cards are in divine order, I still see a lot of the past in the middle, of all of this, and you can kind of get an idea how things, begin the way started the way they began, shall I say. The first card stands out to me the most is this card right here, chivalry. Okay, this card right here is Mark. This is how Mark captured Kenya heart. Okay, with chivalry. He was pretty much pursuing her. I think him and her had met like at his restaurant. A friend of hers knew him, shall I say, but still, he put in the work as far as pursuing her, you know, um, as far as chivalry wise, you know, um, making her feel special, um, just the little things, probably picnics. I'm just throwing some things out there. Probably picnics, probably writing her letters, a poem or whatever. I'm probably cooking for her because he's a chef. He was definitely operating in chivalry, shall I say. And this is somebody who pursues you as well. He was definitely putting the work in, okay? He was definitely putting the work in the beginning, okay? As well as I'm sure communicating with her in the beginning, okay? All the things that all the things to her that she feel is important, okay, that she really been looking for in a man, she was seeing that in him, okay? So he was really bringing it, all right, in the beginning. This card right here is called the Luminosity card. I'm going to read up on this card right here to give you an idea, and it will really give more intel about this card right here, the chivalry, okay? But keep this in mind, the chivalry card, as far as how he wooed her in the beginning, okay? Keep that card in mind. Hold on, family. This card says, from within, when a woman glows from within, she naturally attracts a chivalrous male, okay? Being luminous requires poise. It is worth the extra effort of patience at first. If that is required, usually what is most effective is an adjustment of perspective. A luminous woman asks for what she needs with respect for the other person, time and feeling, then goes about her day confident that her request will be responded. So, did you hear that? So, in the beginning, Kenya was coming off as being what this card represents, a luminous woman. At the end of the day, this is someone who operate poise as being a woman who, you know, she's not. How can I say? That's a word I'm looking for. She's not forcing her will, shall I say, on a man as far as my way or the highway. You know, um, she's not. She respects the other person's time, shall I say, and she's doing her and not worrying about what he's doing, shall I say. You know, this is how he made her feel in the beginning, and she definitely felt confident in that relationship in the beginning. Okay. Want to continuously reading. A luminous woman asks for what she needs with respect for the other person's time and feelings, then goes about her day confident that her request will be responded to. If it takes a little longer than she first hoped, she does not become overbearing and or critical. She simply focuses on her life and what she is able to do, thus creating a positive space for the chivalrous male to step into. Whether we like it or not, the responsibility of going first lies with the feminine, as very few men will continue to be chivalrous in the space of a woman who isn't luminous to some degree. Being luminous requires patience, as the feminine helps you to let go of your old patterns of thinking, over micromanaging, or insisting things to be done your way. If you're drawing this card out today, the luminous woman is calling out for attention, urging you to be graceful and to incorporate some luminous energy into your busy day. For men, this means that the feminine energy is working within and through you in a positive way. Feel the way you can become more connected to your heart and able to express your feelings more clearly. You hear that, family? So, of course, everything was, you know, shall I say, roses in the beginning. He was communicating with her effectively. But, of course, they really didn't take the time to really get to know each other, to tell you the truth. But of course, now they're in a place to where she's talking, he's not listening. Okay. She once was poised, and being very respectful towards his time, and just carry herself in a way, okay, you do you, I'm gonna go ahead and do me, and I'll talk to you later. But now, of course, now she's worried about all the little things, like I wonder what he's doing. It's pretty somebody who's operating a lack of confidence. I mean, that's what this card is really saying. And this is where she is now, okay? Because he's not really there for her. This is where she is now, okay? She's pretty much the lack of what this card represents, okay? This card represents a woman who's confident, okay? And what she's bringing to the table, okay, is being effeminate in the relationship. She's lacking this in the relationship big time. She's very overbearing, and now because she's getting fed up because she feel like he's not really seeing her, and he's not really hearing her. So now she's really speaking up for herself, and he don't like it. Let me just say that he does not like it, and for the most part, he ain't really hearing her anyway. It's pretty much one ear after the other, to tell you the truth. This card speaks for itself: spiritual maturity. This is pretty much when both people are on one accord, okay? Pretty much like meeting somebody and you're both equally yoked, shall I say. Um, Kenya and Mark are not equally yoked, okay? The spiritual maturity between these two is not balanced. It is not there, okay? I had skipped this card. This card speaks for itself. It represents boundaries, okay? This is a very interesting card. It represents boundaries. A clear and healthy sense of self is a great foundation for love. You hear that, family? A clear and healthy sense of self is a great foundation for love. Let me say this real quick. I did a reading on Catherine, okay, the Duchess, um, one of the royals, that's married to, um, I think it's it, not Harry, but the other brother. But anyway, I had did a reading on her, and this card had came up, and as far as concerning Kenya, okay, I thought about Catherine. You know, she's also in a presently in a marriage to where her husband pretty much wearing the pants and he really don't hear her. You know, it's pretty much his way or no way. And that's pretty much not a healthy boundary whatsoever. This card represents the lack of compromising. Let me just say that. So I'm back on Kenya. This card represents the lack of compromising. And also, this card I'm sensing, I'm sensing when it comes to Mark, he like I said, he's not hearing her. As far as her point of view, there needs to be compromise going on in that relationship, but it's not. With Mark, is his way or no way, shall I say? Because Kenya definitely has a strong, strong personality. Okay, she has definitely a strong personality, and she's the kind of person when she's trying to speak, stand up for herself and speak. A person like him, they pretty much a person like Mark wants. It's like he wants you to hear him, and the woman shut up, and it's pretty much what he say go. Okay, like I said, they are opposites. Cause Kenya, the kind of woman, she ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But they, but they boundaries are very unhealthy. She steps on his toes, and he steps on her toes. That's the point I'm trying to make. And him being around her for as long as he has been around her, he has observed her very well. He knows her weaknesses. And every chance he gets, he crosses the boundaries with her. And she does the same thing with him. They both pretty much get on each other's nerves, to be honest with you. But they trying to, well, I'm going to say they, she's still trying to hang in there and work it out. But no. At the end of the day, no, their marriage won't stand. Um, like I said, with this card, what I was sensing with this card, as far as with Kenya, I feel the same way as I did with Catherine. They both are pretty much when nobody listens to them as far as when it comes to their relationship, they're not being heard. They're not being heard. And, Kenya is definitely in the same boat. She's in a marriage to where she feels like she's alone. She's talking to Mark, he's not hearing her. That's not healthy whatsoever because there is no compromise, and he's not seeing things her way. So for the most part, that ain't gonna work. They need to both create healthy boundaries, but like I said, like I've told many of you, at the end of the day, their marriage is not going to work anyway because they're lacking just big time. They both step on each other's toes. It's like she feels like when he steps on her toes, he's hurting her. She strikes back and hurt him. Shall I say? You know, because they both know the ultimate card to pull each other's button. Shall I say? So in that marriage, the boundaries is not healthy whatsoever. Okay. This card is letting the lack of compromising and like also the respect of the other. But it's more on Mark's part than it is Kenya's. Okay, it's kind of like he loses kind of respect for her. I truly believe that's why he do the things that he do because he's not in love with her. He loves her, but he's not in love with her. He pretty much like care about her. They have a child together, but they're lacking this big time boundaries. Distorted masculine. This card speaks for itself. This is a masculine that's not supporting the feminine. They're not supporting the feminine. This is Mark. Okay, I don't even have to read up on this card. It speaks for itself. Okay, the distorted masculine. He's not supporting the feminine, and that's Kenya. Okay, that's why they're in the situation that they're in. Cause, like I said, she in this marriage with her husband, but she's really in it alone. And I really don't know at the end of the day why he really married her. You know, but he had his reasons. He had his reasons. But this is Mark. The lack of supporting the feminine, his wife Kenya. Okay, as far as her emotions, that's a harsh part. Like she can't even talk to him, because pretty much going one end after the other. And we see that on the TV how he ignores her when she's talking to him. It's just sad. I don't know how she put up with it. Maturity, the last card. The lack of, shall I say, the lack of. I'm going to bring these two cards together at the end of the day when it comes to these two marital relationship. It was really a dead end before it even started, to tell you the truth. It really was. Um, the simple fact that Kenya is not operating in self-love. That's why she attracted somebody like him. And it doesn't really matter if, she met him through a friend. At the end of the day, if she value herself more, her self-respect more, you know, you're going to put it out there what you are expecting out of your mate, shall I say, your potential partner. And she ended up attracting somebody like him. Yeah, lack of spiritual maturity. These two are not equally yoked. Okay, when it comes to maturity, period. Okay, no, they're not there. They're not there at all. Hell, they can't even communicate. Okay, right now they can't even communicate. It's like what she say, it goes one ear, not the other. And I truly believe she is listening to him when he talk, but it doesn't really matter when you feel like you're in a marriage by yourself. One person cannot hold a marriage by themselves. It takes two, shall I say. So when it comes to maturity in that marriage, it's out the door too. Like I said, I really don't know why they got married. I really don't know. I feel like King should have really taken her time. So just looking at all these cards, my final conclusion on the matter, family. I don't want to make these videos long, and I apologize when I do. But my final conclusion with this reading, let me just say this. From what I, you know, gather about Kenya, as far as what I was sensing about her in the spirit, and those cards backed me up. They did. As far as me receiving, clarity and confirmation, as well as for many of you who are listening. Kenya really rushed in that marriage. And we have love for her. I'm not bashing the sister. I want, I got love for her. I want her to win. I want her to be happy. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how a woman looks on the outside, okay? And she's a beautiful sister. She has to feel the way about her on the inside. And we know that Kenya has been traumatized due to her upbringing. I have no mother. She's really seeking that family that she never had, that ideal family, should I say. She's really seeking that, and she wants it badly. That's why she's really hanging on to that so-called marriage that she's in with her husband, because she really don't want to let that go. That's really her dream. But it doesn't really matter whether it's her dream or not. At the end of the day, Miss Kenya Moore, and I say this with love, she's going to have to love herself and have self-respect for herself. And, that what she's believing in, she needs to manifest it, okay? And also, so she can, the vibration that she's giving off, she will attract that to her, okay? Instead of just levitating to anybody, who's interested in her. It doesn't work that way, you know. That what she's believing for. I'm praying that she will receive it. But family, if Ken does not get off the merry-go-round, okay, of operating and lack of self-love for herself, knowing that she deserves better, okay, she's going to keep being on that merry-go-round of always feeling not whole on the inside, okay, and generally not being happy on the inside. We know happy is a matter of choice, okay? You have to be happy no matter what. You don't just be in a relationship with somebody and all of a sudden you get happy. No, you have to be happy first. So I'm praying that Kenya heals so she won't keep being on this roller coaster that she's on, attracting the wrong kind of man. Okay, at the end of the day, even if she leave Mark alone, she's still, if she doesn't heal and forgive, cause it takes forgiveness too, cause that's for her. If she does not heal and forgive, even after this relationship, for one thing, heal and forgive those past relationships as well as her current relationship with Mark, okay? If she does not heal and forgive, she's going to keep being on a merry-go-round, attracting the wrong kind of mans to her. This is what I'm sensing. But the change starts with her. She has to really love herself and value herself and know she deserves more. That's all I'm saying, okay? My sister, you get what I'm going with this, okay? So that's all I have to say about Miss Kenya Moore. But I do not sense that she and Mark will be together not that long. I'm not going to put no timestamp on it, okay? I'm just saying I don't see them being together that long, and we will be hearing about divorce very soon, okay? Let me just say that. But many of you know it's coming. We know it's coming. So I wish Kenya the best. I just want her to love herself so she'll attract that good man because he's out there. He's out there. Thank you, family, for watching. Much love to you. You want to reach me, you can reach me at qmccwest@gmail.com for any personal readings. I love you in Christ, and bye for now.